From senior conference
to a unique SAOSD event,
we've got the scoop. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? Begin.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Centurions. I'm Marcos Castellanos, and today is Friday, September 21st, 2018.
Buenos dias, Centurions. I'm Victor Garcia. You might remember me from last year, so yeah, I'm back.
And after 2 years, I anchored a couple of weeks ago, and now I'm back anchoring with Victor, and it feels great to be back.
I'm with you on that too, Marcos. So moving on, it's Friday. So you know what that means?
No, what does it mean, Victor?
Well, the weekend is right around the corner, Marcos.
Well, yeah, you're right about that.
And speaking of Friday, today is a normal school day, not modified as your agenda says. Remember, some school days were changed in accordance to meet certain criteria so make sure to listen what's next.
Continuing on with what Victor was saying, there are other days that are going to be changed as well. November 16th will be a student-free day. December 14th and May 24th, both days will be modified. Make sure to write these in your agenda or your calendar. And also, the higher ed and the counseling will not be available today.
The city of Santa Ana will be having its annual 5K run on October 20th. It will be held in downtown Santa Ana from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. It is a free event, so make sure you could go with your entire family. So for more information, call 714-571-4227 or visit the link that is on the flyer, which is on the screen, which is www.santa-ana.org/parks/upcoming events.
Don't forget that next Friday is the assembly football game and then the homecoming dance, which prices will go up next week.
The football game will be against Magnolia.
Speaking about football, Century will be facing the Aztecs from La Quinta later on this evening. Prices will be $3 if you don't have an ASB card, and free entry with an ASB card holders. It's in blackout games, so make sure to wear all black to represent Century. Also, attention all seniors, senior conference will be held on Monday, September 24th all day. Make sure you bring your Chromebook and make sure that it's charged.
On Monday, you will meet with many representatives from Orange Coast College, Irvine Valley, Santa Ana College, Santiago Canyon College, and other organizations. Make sure to get here on time, meaning early, to prepare for your future. You also have to get your folder outside the attendance office between 8 and 8:15. The list of groups will be posted outside the main office. You must go to that group and stay in that group for the entire day.
Today is the end of the first 6 weeks. Congrats to all of you guys that have made it this far with great grades. And for those who are already going downhill, well, you need to step it up a bit. Remember that there's tutoring in the library. If not, go ask your teachers for help. And make sure to turn in your work on time and complete.
If you don't, it's going to continue as a habit. Don't let it continue, as it will affect you in the future. And this goes out to everyone, freshmen to seniors. Trust me, it will all be worth it when you're in college and working your dream career. You will end up saying OMG if you fail one of your classes. ¿Verdad, Miss Perez?
I don't have Miss Perez, I don't know.
No, yeah, OMG. So Spirit Week is right around the corner.
It's actually starting next week, starting off on Monday. So make sure to wear stripes so you'll look like Waldo.
That's right. Here's a short video detailing what each day of the week pertains of.
Have you heard of Swarthmore College, Victor?
No, it doesn't ring a bell, Marcos. Where are they located?
It's a liberal arts college in Swarthmore, Pennsylvania.
So it's out of state, I hear, and that's cool. And it also has a lot of programs.
Well, don't take my word for it. It's here we have Amanda with the representative from Swarthmore College here in studio.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, it's your girl Amanda here back in the studio with my friend Josh. So Josh is a representative from Swarthmore College. And Josh, would you like to start with the highlights of this college?
Sure, Amanda. So we're a small liberal arts and engineering college. We have approximately 1,600 students, so about the same time as Century. We were founded on Quaker ideals. So Quakers are a religious group of friends that believe that everyone has an inner light, and no one person's inner light is brighter or dimmer than someone else's. So on that ideal, we are a cash-free community. We try to create pathways for students to experience college fully without having to worry about things such as cost, to go to events such as athletic contests or speakers on campus. You don't have to pay for printing or laundry. So that's one little way that we are really thinking about trying to create that inclusive community where students have the space to pursue what they're interested and study what they're interested during their 4 years.
That sounds great. And can you also elaborate on the location and the weather at this college?
Weather's a big question. So we're located right outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We have a train station on campus. If you want to go into the city, that cost is covered by the college. It takes about 20 minutes. We're right by the airport, 10 minutes to the airport, so it's really only a 6-hour flight from California. That's what I would say to my parents when I was coming east, from the east to study out here, which is what I did for college. The weather there is nice. We get all 4 seasons. It's not quite like Orange County, California, but certainly you'll get to experience the fall. You might see snow for the first time. We did have 2 snow days last year, but it's not too bad.
Also mentioning that it's a liberal arts college, how big is this campus?
Yeah, so we are about 5 times the size in terms of the campus space, but in terms of our student body, we're very similar to Century. So again, we have about 1,600 students. They are all undergraduate students, so there's no graduate programs at our college. Our students are either incoming first years or they're transfer students arriving from community colleges across the country.
So far, this college is sounding great. Can you also elaborate on those who are interested? How would you apply? What's the application process?
Sure. So we accept applications through 3 primary methods. One is the common application, which is shared by a number of colleges across the country. We're also a QuestBridge partner for students who are from low-income or traditionally underserved communities. We accept free applications via QuestBridge. And we also accept free applications through the Coalition for College Access. So if you're thinking of applying to states such as Florida or Washington, those states require you to apply via the Coalition application. You can also apply for free to Swarthmore that way as well.
Great. And also, is there any study abroad programs that are available?
Yes, because of that Quaker ideal, financial aid travels with you, so there's no added cost to go abroad, Amanda. So that means that about 40% of our students end up studying abroad, and many of them go to, with other institutions, to places that they're interested in. So there are no set paths for studying abroad, but if you wanted to go as a sophomore to South Africa, Swarthmore would find a program that would allow you to do so. And again, there's no added cost.
And my other question is there any internship programs or work study?
Yeah, so about 3/4 of our students participate in internships or research by the time they graduate from Swarthmore. All of that is paid for by the college. So we have your traditional internships in Philadelphia. Many students come back home during the summers and participate in internships paid for by Swarthmore there. But we also have a 1-week job shadowing program called the externship program. So if you're coming into Swarthmore or college not really knowing what you're interested in, you have the opportunity to go shadow a doctor in their field and see if that's something you want to do, or shadow an engineer in their field and see if that's what you want to do. So it gives you the chance to shadow a Swarthmore alum for a week during the last week of your winter break. You can do it in California if you'd like. And so it allows you to try on different fields if you'd like to do that once, twice, 3 times before you commit to a full-time internship.
And also, this is sounding so great already. What is the financial aid package?
So we're an institution that provides need-based financial aid. So how that works is we take the total cost of attendance for Swarthmore. That's your tuition, your room and board, the student fees, any additional costs. So we consider the fact that you'll have to be flying across country to attend Swarthmore 4 times a year, that you may want to go out and get pizza at 2 a.m. So we consider all those costs that you might spend in college. We take that amount, we subtract from that amount what our financial aid office determines that your family can afford for you to go to Swarthmore. And if that amount is 0, then we give you the entire difference through grants and in some cases a small work study expectation. So we don't have merit scholarship in the traditional sense, but we can be an affordable option for many students.
Well, thank you, Josh. Everything is sounding so great. I think I'm hooked. I don't know about you, seniors. But I know that there's something going on Monday, and I forgot what it was.
What do you mean you forgot? Okay, guys, this is Marta. And I just wanted to let you guys know, higher ed coordinator. Now, I'm getting used to the title. But don't forget, senior conference, you guys are all going to be ready by the time you get out of Century. So be there or be square.
Thank you, Amanda and Representative Josh and Ms. Sanchez.
Moving on to sports. Last week, more than 150 students participated in the 3rd annual SAUSD wheelchair tennis event. The district worked to make this event possible. Students ranging from elementary all throughout high school attended.
It was held at McFadden Intermediate School last Thursday, being sponsored by the Kiwanis Club of Santa Ana. According to SAUSD, the event was to demonstrate that athletes can play the great game of tennis while having fun, as well as other sports, and promote that sports bring many together. Camp Vara went to McFadden Intermediate to cover the event and accompany some of our very own Centurions.
Hello, Centurions, and I'm right here with the professional tennis players. And what's your name?
I'm Anthony Lara. Anthony Toribio.
And Tiffany Geller-Reed.
And what are you here for?
I'm here to spread the game that's given me so much over the years, wheelchair tennis. I'm here, dealing with a lot of all of our disabled communities out here today. But I have Anthony, one of our wheelchair players, that's never played wheelchair tennis before, and I'm just here spreading the love of tennis and the introduction of wheelchair tennis to Anthony.
Hey, thanks, Kent. Yeah, like Kent said, we're out here at McFadden enjoying this beautiful day on the tennis courts. Big thanks to the Kiwanis Club of Santa Ana and our own district special education department to put this really cool tournament together with professional wheelchair tennis players and kids from all sorts of schools, elementary through high school, from around our district.
How about you, Jason?
Well, it's my first time here, being here at McFadden for the wheelchair tennis event. And I gotta say that the Kiwanis Club, Santa Ana, and everyone that did this did a really good job sponsoring this event. And everything was my first time since my mom and I moved here from Garden Grove. But anyway, it's been fun all through the years, and I can't wait for next year to see what's next.
And there you have it. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Kent. It seems like you guys had a fun-filled day.
Hope they have more events like these all throughout the district.
Going on with sports, the Lady Centurions from the tennis team went up against the Valley Falcons yesterday, coming out strong, still with the score of 17-1. What do you think is the girls' secret?
Could it be the hard work and dedication they put in practice and the games that reflects on the score?
Maybe, Victor, maybe.
You know who is also doing very well? Our Lady Centurions from volleyball. They have done great so far this year. We want to say that the freshman football team conquered La Quinta yesterday, coming out with a massive win of 40-0. Congrats to the freshman football team for doing their very best.
And Stephanie and Veronica were there to record what went down against the Valley Falcons yesterday. The volleyball match resulted in the girls coming down with the win of 3-1. And here we have a video.
Ask her a couple of questions. How do you feel your girls are going to be doing tonight?
You know what? I think they're going to do a great job. I think we have our mentality back in a check, and the girls are really excited to play against them. Valley's one of our rival schools. We've never lost to them, and we're not going to start now.
And is it true you guys are on a winning streak?
Currently, we are the only winning streak that we kind of ended that during the second round of the league with Catella. But right now, this will hopefully be the second winning streak again. So we'll be right back.
Thanks, Steph and Veronica. All levels of volleyball have been trying their best this season. The ladies interns will have to continue their quest for being as successful as they have been.
Well, that's all we have for you guys today.
Unfortunately, make sure to stay tuned as to what's next week.
And to all our viewers, thank you guys for watching and hope you guys have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.